Most people throw away the one thing that could feed them for years. They bag it up, set it on the curb, and never think about it again. What they don't realize is that they're discarding the foundation of a closed-loop food system that requires almost nothing to start and costs nothing to maintain once it's running. It's not complicated, it's not high-tech, and it doesn't require a degree in biology. It just requires a shift in how you see waste, because waste isn't waste. It's unfinished food. This system is called composting, but not the way most people think about it. This isn't about being environmentally friendly or reducing your carbon footprint. This is about turning every scrap of organic material that leaves your kitchen and yard into the most valuable input your garden will ever receive. And if you do it right, you'll never buy fertilizer again. You'll grow more food on less space with better flavor and fewer problems. And it all starts with what you are going to throw away anyway. Here's what most people get wrong. They think composting is slow, smelly, complicated, or optional. They think it's something you do if you're already into gardening. That's backwards. Composting is what makes gardening possible at scale. It's what separates people who grow a few tomatoes from people who grow enough food to actually reduce their grocery bill. Without compost, you're just renting your soil's fertility. With it, you're building it. The system works because of a simple biological process. When organic matter breaks down in the presence of oxygen, it transforms into humus, which is the most stable and nutrient-rich form of organic material. Humus holds water, feeds microbes, releases nutrients slowly, and improves soil structure. It's the difference between dirt and living soil. And you can make it from banana peels, eggshells, grass clippings, fallen leaves, coffee grounds, and vegetable scraps. All of it free, all of it infinite. You don't need a fancy bin. You don't need to buy a tumbler or a system with multiple chambers. You can build a simple 3-bin system out of pallets, or you can just pile everything in a corner of your yard. The method matters less than the inputs and the process. What you're trying to create is the right environment for decomposition. That means balancing carbon and nitrogen, maintaining moisture, and introducing oxygen. If you get those 3 things right, everything else happens on its own. Start by choosing a spot. It doesn't need to be hidden. It doesn't need to be far from the house. It just needs to be convenient, because if it's not convenient, you won't use it. Ideally, it's on bare soil so worms and microbes can migrate up into the pile. If you're on concrete or gravel, that's fine. You'll just need to add your own worms and microbial life, which you can do with a handful of finished compost or garden soil. Now, you begin layering. This is where most people either overthink it or skip it entirely. The rule is simple. For every bucket of green material, which is high in nitrogen, you add roughly 2 to 3 buckets of brown material, which is high in carbon. Greens are things like vegetable scraps, fruit peels, fresh grass clippings, coffee grounds, and crushed eggshells. Browns are things like dried leaves, shredded cardboard, newspaper, straw, wood chips, and sawdust. If your pile is too green, it will smell like ammonia and attract pests. If it's too brown, it will just sit there and do nothing. You want it somewhere in the middle. In my experience, most people fail not because they don't have the right materials, but because they stop adding to the pile too soon. Composting is an ongoing process. You don't fill a bin and wait. You keep feeding it. Every time you cook, every time you mow, every time you rake, you're generating inputs. And every time you add those inputs to the pile, you're accelerating the process. The bigger the pile, the hotter it gets. The hotter it gets, the faster it breaks down. A pile that's at least 3 feet wide and 3 feet tall will heat up enough to kill weed seeds and pathogens. Smaller piles will still compost, but slower and cooler. Moisture is the second variable. Your pile should feel like a wrung-out sponge, not dripping, not dry. If it's too dry, decomposition slows. If it's too wet, it goes anaerobic, which means it starts to rot instead of compost. Anaerobic decomposition smells bad and produces methane. Aerobic decomposition smells like fresh soil and produces carbon dioxide. You want aerobic. If your pile starts to smell sour or like garbage, it's too wet or too compacted. The fix is simple. Add more browns and turn the pile to introduce air. Turning the pile is the third key. You don't have to do it every day. You don't even have to do it every week. But every few weeks, take a pitchfork or shovel and move the material from the outside of the pile to the inside and the inside to the outside. This redistributes heat, introduces oxygen, and speeds up the breakdown. If you never turn your pile, it will still compost. It will just take 6 months to a year instead of 2 to 3 months. Turning is optional, but it's worth it if you want usable compost faster. What you'll notice after a few weeks is that the pile shrinks. It might lose half its volume. That's normal. You're watching carbon get released as carbon dioxide and water vapor. What's left behind is concentrated nutrition. After 2 to 3 months, depending on your climate and how active your pile is, the material at the bottom will be dark, crumbly, and smell like forest floor. That's finished compost. You can sift it if you want it fine, or use it as is. Either way, it's ready. Now, here's where the system starts to pay off. You take that finished compost and spread it on your garden beds. You don't need much. A 1-inch layer across the surface is enough to transform soil. If you're starting a new bed, you can go deeper, mixing compost into the top 6 inches. If you're maintaining an existing bed, just top dress it every season. The compost will feed your plants, improve drainage in clay soil, increase water retention in sandy soil, and suppress certain diseases. You'll see faster germination, stronger stems, bigger yields, and better flavor, all from garbage. But it doesn't stop there, because now you're growing food, which means you're generating more scraps. Those scraps go back into the compost. The compost goes back into the garden. The garden produces more food. It's a loop. And the longer you run the loop, the less you depend on anything external. You're not buying fertilizer. You're not buying soil amendments. You're not throwing away food waste. You're cycling everything. This is the part that most people don't calculate. A family of 4 produces roughly 100 to 200 pounds of compostable material every month. That's kitchen scraps, yard waste, paper products, and more. If you're throwing that away, you're losing it. If you're composting it, you're turning it into 50 to 75 pounds of finished compost per month. Over a year, that's 600 to 900 pounds of compost. That's enough to feed several raised beds or a large in-ground garden. And you didn't pay $1 for it. You also didn't pay for the fertilizer you're no longer buying. A 20-pound bag of organic fertilizer costs $15 to $25. If you're feeding a garden, you might go through 5 or 6 bags a season. That's $100 or more. Compost replaces that. It replaces lime, sulfur, bone meal, blood meal, kelp, and everything else people buy to adjust their soil. Compost does all of it, slowly and steadily, because it's alive. The other thing compost does is build resilience. Gardens that are fed with compost handle drought better because the organic matter holds moisture. They handle heavy rain better because the soil structure improves and water drains instead of pooling. They handle pests better because healthy plants grown in living soil produce stronger cell walls and more defensive compounds. I've watched the same variety of tomato grow in compost-fed soil and chemical-fed soil side by side. The compost-fed plant had thicker stems, darker leaves, and almost no aphid pressure. The chemical-fed plant looked good early, then crashed mid-season. The difference wasn't the variety, it was the soil. So if you're serious about growing food, start with compost. Don't wait until your garden is established. Don't treat it like an add-on. Treat it like the foundation, because that's what it is. The day you start composting is the day you stop depending on stores to feed your soil. And the day you stop depending on stores to feed your soil is the day you take real control over your food supply. You don't need to do this perfectly. You don't need to hit exact carbon to nitrogen ratios or monitor temperatures with a thermometer. You just need to start. Throw your scraps in a pile. Cover them with leaves. Keep adding. Keep layering. Turn it when you think about it. Water it if it dries out. In a few months, you'll have compost. In a year, you'll have more than you know what to do with. And 5 years from now, you'll look back and realize that this simple system, this thing you almost skipped, is the reason your garden works. It's the reason you're spending less at the store. It's the reason your soil keeps getting better instead of worse. There's something else worth mentioning that most guides leave out. Compost isn't just food for plants, it's also insurance. When you have a steady supply of finished compost, You can recover from mistakes faster. You can restart beds that failed. You can rescue plants that are struggling. You can expand your growing area without buying truckloads of bagged soil. Every year, your capacity increases because your soil gets deeper, richer, and more alive. That's the compounding effect nobody talks about. The first year, you're building the system. The second year, the system starts working for you. By the third year, you're producing more compost than you started with because your garden is bigger and your scraps are feeding a larger pile. It's a cycle that rewards consistency. The people who succeed aren't the ones who do it perfectly. They're the ones who do it continuously. They don't get distracted by new methods or expensive tools. They just keep feeding the pile, and the pile keeps feeding them. This is how you turn waste into food. Not someday, not when you have more time, right now, with what you already have.